some of the disappointing teams in the National League in particular. I could do the American League too. Mariners, White Sox, right down the line. But let's stick with the National League for this week. The Mets, the Padres, the Cardinals. Now, I caught the Cardinals act on Fox Saturday. It wasn't a good act at all. They came back yesterday, beat the Cubs. That was a good win for them. They've actually won 4 of their last 6, but I'm not sold. The Mets, the $364 million Mets with the penalties, $430 million, whatever the number is. The Mets have lost 15 of their last 20. They are a season-high 7 games under 500. The New York Mets, this automatic playoff team. And then San Diego Padres. This is a team that is 4 under still. They've lost 7 of their last 11. They got swept at home this weekend. Swept at home by the Washington Nationals. Oh, remember that? That's the team they traded everybody to get Juan Soto. So these 3 teams, I want to show you something right here that is really interesting about them and just where they are in the division. This is the division now. St. Louis, 8.5 games out, and that's in the NL Central, one of the weakest divisions in the game. Really the second weakest to the AL Central. The Padres, 9.5 out. The Mets, 15 games back. And you might say, okay, no problem. They'll do better in the wild card standings. That's where they can make their run. Yeah, that's true. That's where they can make their run. Let's take a look at the wild card standings, and we'll show you just how close they are in that regard. The 3 wild card leaders right now, Miami, San Francisco, and Los Angeles. Then you have 3 more teams, the Brewers, the Phillies, the Cubbies. And then you get to the Padres, 6.5 out in the wild card race. The Mets, 8 out in the wild card race. And the Cardinals, 11 out. They're actually closer in the division because they play in such a poor division. It's late June, folks. And you can say, well, look at the 2019 Nationals, the 2021 Braves, the 2022 Phillies. I get it. But guess what? You saw the standings just now. They're not all going to make the playoffs, these 3 teams. In fact, it might turn out that none of them make the playoffs. Now, yes, I expect some regression. I still think the Cardinals can win the Central if they make some good trades and get their acts together, but we haven't seen it. The Padres, they are fully capable of mounting a strong run, at least getting a wild card. We haven't really seen it. The Mets, 15 of their last 20? We're not seeing it, folks. And as Xander Bogaerts said, Xander, of course, the big free agent signing for the San Diego Padres this offseason, there aren't a lot of tomorrows left. I might be overstating it a bit. There are actually a lot of tomorrows left. But these teams have been intensely disappointing, and they haven't given their fans, in each case, much hope for a turnaround.